you for joining me today. In today's lesson, we're going to look at important English proverbs that you can use every day. They're really common and you should know what they mean. Okay, it's the start of the lesson. If you're just joining, give me a hello in the chat so I know you are ready to begin. I already see quite a few hellos. Let's go through this. Okay. Maria says, of course I'm in. Yes, yes, yes. Very good, Maria. Sarab, little hearts, thumbs up. Thank you. Hello, dear Miss Arnel. Finally, I'm able to be present in your live video. Yeah. Welcome to your very first live. Thank you for joining. Kamate, good to see you here. Yes, beloved ma'am, what's up? Hi there, this is my first time being here. Ooh, another newbie. Thank you for joining today. Let's get through these hello. I love it, these hellos. I love it. Anna Miller is giving me a wave, and that is such a cute dog. Love it, love it. Hi, ma'am. Dalton, hello everyone. Great that you're here, Dalton. Julia, always good to see you. Hi, Arnel, greetings from Myanmar. Yeah. Good morning. Luciano, hello. Hi, everyone. Love it. Hi there. Really good. Let's keep saying hello. Keep them coming, and we will begin with the proverbs soon. I promise. Okay. Lauren, hello, Arnel. Hello. Hello, Arnel. Hello. Rokshar, hello, ma'am. Hello to you too. Good afternoon. Hello. Hello. Okay, Elvira, good afternoon, teacher. What is the weather like on your side? It is a little cold and overcast here. Well, it's only 12 degrees Celsius out, so it's not that warm, but it's pretty hot in my office. So the weather, it's sunny, it's 12 degrees, but I'm hot. Oh. Nan, hi Arnel and my classmates. Thank you for joining, Nan. Okay, I think we need to get started. If I didn't say hello to you, don't worry. Keep them coming. Okay, so would you like today's notes? I have 3 pages of notes today, and at the end I have a list of discussion questions. If you'd like today's notes, become a member. Just go to gravotion.com and you'll find these notes in one of the PDF libraries. Then you can review all of these proverbs. Okay, first, what is a proverb? A proverb is a short, well-known saying. A saying is an expression that gives advice or expresses a general truth. It's kind of like a life lesson. Look at this man here. He says, experience is the best teacher. That is a proverb. It's a piece of advice. It's true, right? We can have teachers, but experience is the best teacher. So when you think about proverbs, I want you to think about a philosopher or someone wise. So that's the feeling of a proverb. And today we're going to look at 7 or 8 common proverbs. Unche says, I'm watching while having my dinner meal alone. You are not alone. We are all here together. Good. Ooh, lots of hellos. I love it. Thank you guys so much. Keep them coming. Brianna says, I just came home from grabbing my dinner to watch this live. Excellent. Really good. Really good. Okay. So, first proverb. Number 1. Actions speak louder than words. That's a proverb. Definition: what you do is more honest and real than what you say. We have 2 people here. The man on the left, he's just talking. I help everyone. I care about people. Everyone knows I'm helpful. Those are words. But look at the man on the right. He's actually helping someone. So this proverb, actions speak louder than words, means your actions, what you do, that's more important. Let's read a few examples together. Person A. Mindy keeps saying she wants to spend more time with me, but she never messages me. Actions speak louder than words. She probably doesn't want to. Right? Mindy says this a lot, but she's not messaging me. She really doesn't want to arrange anything. Her actions are more honest. Next one. My parents don't say things like, I love you, but actions speak louder than words. They are always there for me. I know they love me. They don't need to say it. Look, I've underlined there for me. Definition: to be there for someone means you support and help someone. I know you are always there for me. Where? There. You're always there for me. I know I can always call you. You will always support me. Okay, good. Manuel says, deeds, no words. Exactly. Your deeds are like your actions, your good actions. That's more important than what you say. Rainia, is it like you can walk the walk, but can you talk the talk? Exactly. You know, you have to be able to demonstrate what you say. Elvira, it's not what you say that matters, but what you do. Don't just speak, act. Exactly. I'm sure you all know someone who talks, but they never really do what they say they're gonna do. Actions speak louder than words. Good. Nan says, I join Arnel's every activity. Actions speak louder than words. Right. Yes, thank you, Nan. Good. Okay, let's move on. Proverb number 1, done. Let's keep going. Number 2, beggars. Beggars can't be choosers. A beggar. What's a beggar? A beggar is a poor person who asks, begs for money. Beg, the verb is this, please, 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 or please, 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 please. That is begging. So a person who does that, a person with no money, they are called a beggar. However, look at that line there under beggar. Nowadays, the term homeless person is more common. People don't say beggar very often, but we do in this proverb. What does beggars can't be choosers mean? Definition: you have to accept that you don't have many options. You can't choose what you want. Sorry, beggars can't be choosers. Look at this lady here at the bottom. Work experience, 0. She has no work experience, but she's demanding a lot, isn't she? I want to be the manager. I want that salary. I want a big office. I want Fridays off. You don't have any work experience. Sorry, you can't choose what you want. Beggars can't be choosers. Let's look at a few more examples. First one, I can't afford a car, so I take the bus every day to work. I don't like it, but beggars can't be choosers. I don't have a choice. Can't afford means I don't have the money. I can't afford a car. Next example. A. I'm starving. Do you want a banana? I hate bananas. But beggars can't be choosers. Sure. So when we say this proverb, it's not about being poor. It just means you don't have a lot of options, so you can't be picky. Okay, good. Griana, I thought a beggar means someone who steals. No, a beggar is someone who begs for money. Many people act as they care about you, but keep in mind that actions speak louder than words. Right, what they say doesn't mean anything. You need actions. Good. Justin says, I am learning, Arnel. Excellent, that's what I want. And we've done 2 proverbs so far. I'm curious, if you have these proverbs in your language, or if they're similar, write it in the chat. I'm curious. You can write it in your language with a mini translation. Good. Nice. Okay, well, 2 proverbs done. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna put a banner at the bottom. Let's see if I can do this. 1 second. Do you have a similar proverb in your language? Okay. Let's see. Yes, I got it to work. Okay, look at the bottom. Do you have a similar proverb in your language? Let me know in the comments. And it doesn't matter if we've moved on to the next proverb. Still, tell me. Actions speak louder than words. Beggars can't be choosers. Let me know if you have anything similar in your language. Farah says, I don't think so. Yeah, maybe one of the ones coming up. Maybe another one. Good. Okay. Let's move on. Let's keep going. Okay, last example here. Children can't do everything they want because beggars can't be choosers, right? Elvira, even though I'm overqualified for it, I still have to take the job even though the pay is low. I need money. Beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, that's a good example. Sometimes we have to accept our situation. We don't have many options. Nope. Okay. Next one, this is a fun one. This is kind of a cute one, in my opinion. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Hatch is a verb. Hatch means an animal comes out of an egg. Chickens hatch. Turtles hatch. Definition: don't get excited or think something will be successful before it actually happens. Here we have this farmer lady. She's counting the eggs. Ooh, 6 eggs means I'll have 6 chickens. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. You don't know if you'll get 6 chickens. Take it or leave it. Beggars can't be choosers. Exactly. Really nice. Okay, good. Let's read a few more examples. And I'll remove the banner now. I'll remove the banner because it's kind of in the way. There we go. First example, I know you're confident about the job, but don't count your chickens before they hatch. The company is still interviewing other people. Don't get too excited. Next example. David is already making plans to buy a house with his inheritance. But nothing is final yet. He shouldn't count his chickens before they hatch. Inheritance. Look at the bottom there. Inheritance. This is a noun. This is the money someone gets after a family member dies. Actually, it doesn't have to be a family member. If someone dies and they leave you money, they leave you a property, that is your inheritance. So don't make plans with your inheritance before you actually got it. Nice. Right. Love it. Farah, it's like don't get your hopes up. Yes, don't get your hopes up means don't expect something positive before it happens. Otherwise, you will be disappointed. So here, don't count your chickens before they hatch. And I think we've all done that before. We've all been like, oh, I'm so excited, this is gonna happen. And then we're disappointed. Okay. Are you ready for the next one? Let's keep going. Oh, and I'm gonna try something new. After this live, I'm gonna chop it up because this is a very interactive live. You can ask me questions. You can give me your example sentences. Later, I'll put this lesson together so it is just the lesson. This way you can watch the replay later and I'll post it on my channel. So, in this lesson, give me your comments. Let's make this really interactive. Okay. Natalia, don't count your chickens before they hatch. Otherwise, the bubble bursts. Exactly, this image you have. Pop. It's not the reality. Good. Next one. Don't judge a book by its cover. And you can see there are a few variations of this proverb. You can't judge a book by its cover. Never judge a book by its cover. They're all the same thing. What's a cover? A book cover is the outside of a book. You have the front cover and then the back cover. So don't judge a book by its cover. This means you cannot form an opinion about something based on how it looks. This little boy here, cool cover. The story is going to be amazing. But we don't know that. Don't judge a book by its cover. I have to go to work every day, even though the pay is less. Beggars can't be choosers. Yeah. Really good. Julia says he is conceited and convinced himself as if he landed a lucrative job. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Exactly. Unless you sign the contract, you don't have the job yet. Ooh. Farah, oh, I say this all the time. Yeah, don't judge a book by its cover. It's a common one. It's a common one. Don't judge a book by its cover. He might have tattoos all over his body, but we don't know if he's actually kind. Right. You don't know. And we do this a lot, don't we? I think we do judge people, but we never know. We shouldn't judge a book by its cover. Okay. Tom looks really serious, but he's the funniest person I know. You can't judge a book by its cover. The restaurant Paulette recommended looked grungy, so I didn't think it would be very good. But the food was incredible. My mistake. Don't judge a book by its cover. Grungy. Grungy. This is an informal adjective for people or places. It means dirty and a negative atmosphere. So you wouldn't say, oh, my shirt's a bit grungy. Grungy has kind of a negative, dark feeling to it. Look at the picture. It's a parking garage. Ooh, looks a bit grungy. It's dirty, a bit dark. I really wouldn't want to go there alone. The restaurant looked grungy, but the food was incredible. You can't judge a book by its cover. Good. The closest equivalent of beggars can't be choosers in Filipino can be, I can't pronounce it, but should I try to pronounce this? I'm gonna try. In English, I would say, Ang taong gipit sa patalim kumakapit. I think that was pretty good. Which translates into a desperate person clings to a blade. Sometimes used the same way. Okay, yeah, thank you for giving me that in your language. It's really fun. Give me any equivalents you have. Manuel, grungy, bad ambience. Exactly. Ooh, the feeling is kind of negative. Okay, we're getting through this. How many have we done so far? We've done like 4. I think we have 4 more to go. Let's keep going. Okay. Good things come to those who wait. This means good things happen if you are patient. The woman on the left, I want everything now. I will wait and keep going. You need to have patience. Good things come to those who wait. First example, she waited a long time for the right job and she finally got it. Good things come to those who wait. She was patient. Stop being so impatient. Remember, good things come to those who wait. Let's look at a mini conversation. A. You're only 21. Of course you can't afford to buy a house. You know what I always say. Yeah, good things come to those who wait. Imagine a parent saying this. That's what I imagine. My parents saying it to me saying it to my kids. Good things come to those who wait. AR10 says, can you teach about what are the things to write a story? That's a good topic. I don't know when I'll be able to do that, but it's a good topic suggestion. Okay. Right, good things come to those who wait. We are halfway through this lesson, so it's a perfect time for me to run my Grovotion ad, my ad for my membership. So please bear with me for 45 seconds while I play the ad, and then we will continue with the lesson. Thank you so much. Do you want the notes for today's lesson? Join Grovotion, my fast-growing platform where grammar, vocabulary, and emotion meet. Download the notes for today's lesson, plus hundreds of other PDFs ready to use. You'll also get access to my complete grammar course roadmap, so you'll never wonder, how do I learn grammar? Where do I start? And the best part, the community. Join and connect with English learners from all around the world, just like you. Write Grovotion in the comments, and I'll personally send you a link to join. Let's get back to the lesson. Thank you! Next one. Okay. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Beholder is an old-fashioned noun in literature. Nowadays, we don't say beholder. This is a person who looks at something. The person looking is the beholder. What does this proverb mean? Definition. Beauty is subjective. It's an opinion, not a fact. Here we see two men looking at a painting. The man on the left is saying, wow, stunning. Stunning is an adjective which means very beautiful. He's saying, wow, stunning. The man on the right is looking at this painting and saying, ugh, my 2-year-old could do this. In English, when we say my 2-year-old, my 15-year-old, my 3-year-old, we are talking about our kids. So here he's saying, my 2-year-old could do this. So this could be his 2-year-old daughter or son. Same painting, two opinions. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Good. Nan says, a very positive proverb, good things come to those who wait. It is a nice one. Yeah, I am the one who always waits the good things, and the good things usually come to me. Exactly. Be patient. Just be patient. Lauren, don't judge a book by its cover. The outfit doesn't make the monk. Oh, that's a fun one. That's a fun one. Guriana's asking, why didn't we say years old? When a number is an adjective, it's always singular. My 2-year-old son. My 5-year-old phone. You know, when the number is an adjective, it's always singular. Okay, good. First example, A. I can't believe Naomi painted her house blue and her door orange. It looks terrible. Well, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Naomi likes it. She thinks it's nice. Next example. Do you think Frank's new girlfriend is pretty? Not really, but he thinks so. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Good. Let me check. I want to see how many we have left. I think 2 more. Oh, we're getting through this lesson pretty quickly. Okay. So, do you agree beauty is in the eye of the beholder? Let's do a poll. You know, if you watch my lives, you know I love polls. Okay. Do you think beauty is in the eye of the beholder? What options can we have? Yes. No. Should we have it depends? It depends. That gives too many options. Let's just have yes or no. So one reason I do polls is A, I like them. B, it's a good opportunity for you to think in English. Just by thinking about the question, you are thinking in English. So give the poll a yes or a no, just so you can review. Okay, good. The poll should be somewhere on the screen. Samola, this is interesting. When 2 elephants fight, it is the grass that suffers. Oh, that's an interesting proverb. Is it one related to this lesson? Oh, but that's cool. Okay. My friend says that I look mean. Oh, I look like a mean and rude person before they met me. So don't judge a book by its cover. Exactly, yeah. Hello, I finally caught your live teaching. I'm so excited. Many thanks from Afghanistan. Thank you for being here. Wonderful. Okay. Good. Keep the votes coming. I love it. Let's keep going. The grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. So we usually say the grass is always greener. On the other side of the fence is optional. Definition: people often think someone else's situation is better. There's a little bit of jealousy here. You look at someone else's life and you think, their life is better. Their life is easier. They're happier. But the grass is always greener. Someone else's situation always looks better than your own, but you don't know that. Here we have a woman. She is literally looking at her neighbor's grass, and she's thinking, Sheila's grass is greener than mine. Her house is better. Her car is better. Her life seems perfect. But we don't know that. It just appears that way. And we can see grass is that green stuff that grows everywhere, and a fence is, in the picture. A fence is a fence. First example, Adam thinks his life would be better if he lived in New York. But the grass is always greener on the other side. He'd have the same problems there. Look at Adam. He's dreaming. Oh, my life in New York. People in New York have a better life. The grass is always greener. I wish I were my own boss. I could make all the decisions and do what I want. It sounds good in theory, but remember, the grass is always greener. Running your own business is hard. It looks nice. It looks like it's the ideal situation, but it may not be. Ooh, Natalia, good one. Russian equivalent is food is always more delicious on someone else's plate. Exactly. You always, not you, but one in general, might look at other people and think, oh, they have it better. They have it easier. Okay. Good. Last one. This is our last proverb. Strike while the iron is hot. Strike means hit. You hit something. It's an irregular verb. Strike, struck, struck. Definition: take advantage of a good opportunity before it is gone. It's like a blacksmith who has to literally strike while the iron is hot. And here we see a picture of a blacksmith. It's a person who works with metal. They literally have to hit the iron while it's hot. Otherwise, they can't work with it. So take advantage of the opportunity. Oh, Dalton is asking, here we say the neighbor's grass is always greener than ours because we think her life is easier than ours, but isn't. Exactly, there's that feeling for sure. We don't know if their life is better, but we're envious. We're perhaps a little bit jealous. So, strike while the iron is hot. The house we like was reduced by $10,000. We need to strike while the iron is hot and buy it before someone else does. I mean, what an incredible deal. We don't want to miss this opportunity. Next example. Last quarter, our company doubled its profits. The bosses are in a good mood. I gotta strike while the iron is hot and ask for a raise. Gotta. And just to clarify, gotta is just in spoken English or maybe an informal message when you're messaging someone. It's not a written contraction, so don't put it in an email or something formal. Gotta means have got to, which means need to. And ask for a raise. A raise is a higher salary. We all want a raise. Next example. They offered you a job. Strike while the iron is hot and accept it before they change their mind. Sign that contract. Okay. Lauren says strike while the iron is hot. Same in France. Cool. Same one. Nan, collect the water while it is raining. Yeah, take advantage of the opportunity. Yes. Yes, Sam, very good. We should take Gravotion as soon as possible before the time is gone. Yes, join Gravotion. Strike while the iron is hot. But Gravotion's not going anywhere. It's going to be around for a very long time. Good. Okay. And that's everything. We've looked at all of these proverbs. We are done for today. This was a very short live lesson. Let's look at a few more comments. In Turkey, we say the sound of the drum sounds nice from a distance. Ooh, kind of like the grass is greener on the other side? Right. Cool. I think it's incredible. Each language, they have their own proverbs. Every culture, they find a way to express something very similar. Right. Okay. Let's go back to the first slide. Thank you so much for joining me. We are done for today. For my members who are watching, I'll upload the notes very soon and I'll put a post in Gravotion for all of you. I hope you learned something new. You can always give me your examples in the comments after this live ends. And later I will chop up this lesson and I'll post it on my channel so people can watch the replay. Yes. Dalton, yes. In the last Gravotion meetup with Arnel and your students, I got a strike while the iron is hot and ask about how English impacts their lives. Yeah, Dalton, ask that in the next meetup, in our May meetup. You can ask that question. Good. I'll end here with Elvira. Elvira says, thank you so much. Have a nice week. Same to all of you. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you in 2 weeks.